Queste ne fa cos'è?
Voi sembra sei volte di tanzetti di roti.
They take us might just fall out here. Or you might keep it in this bag, but I think this is safer when you close this pocket, it doesn't fall out by accident from the 300 kilometers of corridors here, and our route is only 2 kilometers. 2,000 chambers are in the mine. And were pushed by people. People were transporting lumps of salt, but also horses were helping miners to transport some heavy loads of salt, or horses were helping to transport the help of horses. One big horses were helping for electricity before steam power was invented. Horses were helping. Some of these horses shovels because it may be dirty, there may be some horse food inside. And you hear the horses are coming, so they need a clean stable. So hurry up. Built of salt or built of some bricks, and in a case of a fire they could close this opening with this salty bricks, so later fire wasn't spreading, so this was a way to fight with fire, just closing some of the corridors. Some people were working here, they were carpenters, they were chopping, sawing wood, and later they were building these constructions. Thanks to these constructions, thanks to work of carpenters, mine exists still today, which is, as I already told you, very good material. They were using here not just any type of wood, they were using these trees. Deep area, it's already quite deep, so maybe it will be more comfortable to try to make it deeper.
No Gabi.
There's a piece of wood.
Oh, weiß die boy.
So this is this construction is called.
Pirmā palīdzību.
Ir pareizā. Šito te spīdīgumu un kas tur ir? Elektrība.
Mūmiņas ceļošana.
Hemp plant for making ropes, because hemp fiber is very strong and durable. We're also going to make some rope, not as thick as these ropes here, but thicker than this string, which is here. From the upper one, it looks like a bit different. So here we have a corridor which is called Rope Maker's Passage. This one over there is quite long. They were making the ropes here, and this machine normally was direction. So who wants to hold the cross and
Jā, ka to jau jātur būs.
stand here? Okay. Okay, so ready? So we may start. Everyone have to work together. You are moving this cross very slowly, not too fast. So when you feel you need to move it, you just move it slowly forward. to stand on it. You should have to be standing on it, because it will be flying in a moment. Why I have this quite a special chamber. Okay, here. Miners were very religious. They made they made many chapels here underground. We found 40 of these chapels here. Maybe there were even more here. So a chapel with a system of airflow. Air is not just naturally flowing here like this, which we can feel, but there must be something like mechanical device making this airflow. So there is a sucking fan at the top of the exhaust shaft. There are two shafts. One shaft is letting air into the mine, and there is also another shaft which we use to let the air out of the mine. This is called exhaust shaft. On the top of this exhaust shaft there is very big sucking fan which is sucking air from the mine. So after air enters here, it is flowing this direction because it is being sucked out. It's flying by.
It is just long.
Yeah, it's very long. It's this chamber. It has the same shape as on the map. The only model of the fan is powered by hand, so you can operate this fan, pushing it down. Then finally, water flowing here. Grams of salt per liter of water.
Yeah.
I have seen such devices, people can measure how much salt is in water. For example, if they want some food preserves and they need salty water or pickles, for example, they can use it as precision, but it's very, very salty. So, fully saturated salty solution is very, very salty water which cannot dissolve the salty rocks here anymore, and on the tourist route there are some lakes and there is a fully saturated salty solution there. And, water which is salty but which is not fully saturated
Cik
can
dabūji
dissolve
sāli?
salty rock.
Bet Liliput, man liekas, stāvēs tās malas, tā klāt nevar tikt. Man jau bija jāpastiepļ. Viņi noteikti stāvēja tur apalītē.
Tad es Liliput zinu, kā iziet
Put
ārā.
that to be hard because you can maybe use your other rocks. This is why they were making here all of these chambers. They didn't make just one giant pit open, but they were looking for where is more salt underground. And the waste rock. Maybe you start, maybe you'll do it because you weren't doing anything. Can you do it this? Into this car, a little bit. Maybe they are hard. So if you cannot crush something, it means that probably there are rocks there not so, but as I see there, it's quite shiny. Pretty much.
Apstājies un papaudi. Gribu tev nošķirt. Šodien ēdīsim arī vai nebūs?
Es jau visu samalu.
Either here on the ground or
pie ņem.
surplus as well. So there were many
Nu, cik samali?
professions here in this mine. Some people were crushing clothes, they were making clothes. And yeah, if you stop, you can put the glasses back there to this chest and later
Nu,
close
reku,
it.
bišķi.
You can take all
Tas
some
nav
of
pizda.
these crystals, of course, and this
ļauj.
bucket, or from there if you want to, but over there they are bigger ones.
Drīkst ņemt. Kāds mēs nevaram paņemt?
Yeah, you can take this one. These are quite
Paņem
nice
kā.
crystals, but not the best. So sometimes you see they are white and very, very shiny. Not the most expensive product from here, this type of salt.
Jā, bet stilīgi.
Sometimes we can see something better, yeah. What was inside this chamber? First, there was the machine there, which was powered by horses. It's working. Okay. So horses were walking around powering this machine, which was called a horse gear. It was called a horse gear. Now it's powered by hands, so it's called a horse gear. And they were lifting some heavy blocks of salt from the mine, which was descended usually back down to the mine. 4 pairs of horses were working together to power
Tā
this
kā
machine.
burtiski.
Jā, tā kā burtiski.
And this machine, there's some parts are left. Maybe you can imagine how big it was. Was it so big? Hard to say. It was quite big compared to more modern machines. In the center there was the main axle, fixed with 2 bearings. One was at the top, one was at the bottom. This big drum was moving around here. These are 2 parts of the brake, which was just squishing this drum. So this already had a brake to stop it. Horses were walking around somewhere here. Later the other direction around. In this books you can see which part of the machine is actually where on the first page is explained which part is where. I know only this is a brake, but there are many other parts if you are interested in it. Later there are some other machines also presented in this book, old machines which were made mostly of wood, with some small metal elements too. And, these big machines were powered by horses. So this is first model. As you see, it's different. It has 2 axles and this gear. Actually, it has a gear. Second model had only 1 axle without any gear. So some machines were powered by people, some were powered by horses. Before steam power was invented, so either people were pulling machines or pushing or horses. Here, people are walking inside it like hamsters. This wasn't really very good, so this wasn't used very often.
Free gym.
Yeah, for gym actually, they had some free gym here. Let's say so many types of these simple machines for lifting something up or down. This was quite popular. This was first pulled by people. This was called hand cross, or it was pulled by horses, so it was called horse.
To jsem si pomohl, no.
We have to produce some electricity, so you'll be moving this handle around maybe 10 times. I told you there will be an explosion. There was an explosion somewhere far away, and here. Was visiting the mine, and later his son, also the Austrian emperor called Joseph I, he was also visiting here. So Poland was under occupation of 3 surrounding countries in the past. It started in the 1770s when some surrounding countries started to occupy Poland, and it lasted until the end of the First World War. So Poland was under occupation for 150 years. Electrical engine power different organization of works, of course, and they have this idea to make some more money on tourism. So they organized first route in the beginning of 19th century. This first route was very long. It was 5 kilometers long. This lamp around to see some places on the rocks. You can move this lamp around. This lamp is up there. So this chamber is quite big. Volume is 11,000 of cubic meters. So one of the bigger chambers is the Richka mine, but not the biggest one. Biggest one volume is 33,000 of cubic meters. So it's like 3 of these chambers together. Biggest chamber is it's renovated. It is secured. Looks. This machine is to take out from rocks samples. This is rock sample, very long piece of rock. It's taken from the wall, from the roof, from the floor, just from anywhere. Because when we have a few of these samples, which can be taken from this wall, for example, we can now estimate what types of rocks are 5 meters away from the wall itself. Because just by looking at the wall, it's not about guessing. We better know more or less for sure what is there inside. So this is a rock sample. Geologists take out these rock samples. And this is our compressor, which is powering this drill. It's pneumatic drill. Okay, any questions or remarks or anything? Are you tired? Because we're going now to the shaft. 200 meters to walk. 220 meters now.
Here?
Anywhere, I think at the bottom is good.
Нам все понятно.
Vai liec savu stampiņu.
Select.
Also here I have
Kurai tu liek?
Tur es turu kameru pa priekšu. Es tā saprotu uz sāniem pēc tā kā uzzīmēts, bet nu pamēģinu vienkārši.
Es un Lekšais, es domāju,
Anyone doing something? Is everyone doing something here? Or some people who are avoiding any work?
tas būs īstais